Yeah, I've been wanting to. Red pillar meets normal couple and can't believe it. I don't care about that. I don't care about this red pill shit. This is interesting. Hmm. I saw this. Diamonds, an evil scam. XRT lens. Fuck, let's just watch it. Tyler Oliveira. I investigated Thailand's Ladyboy epidemic.
God gift for me, like beautiful face but big dick.
These are ladyboys.
Hi!
They're born with a penis, they look like women, and they've been taking estrogen since their teens. Am I looking at a man, woman, or an entirely new gender altogether? Should you be mom or dad?
I can be both.
What age did you think you were a girl?
About like 8 or 9. We should not take this spade for the real women.
I'm top, she's bottom. Am I gay? No, I'm not. I'm not
Yes,
interested
you
in
are.
men.
Before I talked to ladyboys myself, I pulled up to Bangkok, Thailand, the capital of ladyboys, to hear what everyday people think about this cultural phenomenon and if it differs from America's view of transgenders.
No matter how many surgeries you have or chemicals you inject, if you're born with male DNA in every cell of your body, you can never become a woman.
Would you be upset if your son became a ladyboy?
Yes.
What would you think?
เขาต้องตัดออกมันจะเจ็บ
Yes. You would cry?
Yes. สมอนเลี้ยงมาก็บอย after ก็พอโตเป็นผู้ใหญ่ก็เป็นเกินไอไม่ชอบ yeah.
ขอให้เขาเป็นคนดีฉันโอเค
Okay.
ก็ต้องทำใจเพราะว่าเขาชอบของเขา
I will let they be what they want to be. Whatever. I'm gay, so I'm proud to be gay then.
Okay.
Yes.
And now you can legally get married.
Well, I'm not gonna marry.
Okay. That's a scam.
No, I understand.
Okay.
Now the world is เขาเรียกอะไร open.
Okay,
Yeah,
open.
open, yeah.
Open world.
It's not a problem at all, and like nowadays it's very acceptable because I think they are fun and they are not the bad people. They most of the time they make benefits for the country too.
Would you be happy or sad?
I would say happy.
Happy.
Yes.
Why?
I have a lot of friends, ladyboy.
Really?
Yes.
Do you think she's pretty?
Ladyboy
Ladyboy?
yes
How do you know?
I know this one like a
Seems
What?
ladyboy.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
It's a ladyboy. She's pretty.
Ladyboy
Ladyboy?
yes
And you'll find niggas who be in the comment section. The way she has so many comments now. You find niggas in her DMs. Man, thirsty niggas. Trying to smash. Like saying so the wildest shit. Thinking that this is a meaty thug and it's not.
How do you know?
I know this one like a
Seems ladyboy.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
It's a ladyboy.
Ladyboy
How do you know?
but I look
He's zooming in on her breasts.
yes
She's beautiful though.
yep
You think
beautiful
she's beautiful?
yes
Yeah, she's pretty.
Ladyboy, beautiful.
Are ladyboys culturally accepted here in Thailand or just tolerated?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Thai open.
Of course, mostly we accept them.
Is there any stigma associated with ladyboy?
Not really.
ทุกอย่างมันจะเท่าเทียมกันเซมมีเยอะนะแฮปมินี่เกิน and เกิน
Many?
yes boy and boy
Is general in Thailand is normal for me. When I'm in high school, I always have my friend that ladyboy.
Oh.
I really love to work for them, and then they always play volleyball very nice, fast and like a lady, but can put hit the ball very strong.
Like a man.
ใช่ like a man. And they're polite. I don't know, but I have good attitude. for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, it's acceptable. I think most of the people can be like openly like so saying that they are ladyboy.
It's not stigmatized or looked down upon.
We're not strict at all, and like people like hanging out with ladyboy also because they are fun, and it's very open here.
Why do you think that is?
I think because Thai people they have like so many people come from many places, and I think when you come from many places, right, you want to see like the culture, right? And when the listener, I think it's very accepted because when we open for a new culture too, we are ready to learn.
ประเทศไทยเป็นประเทศที่ยอมรับความแตกต่างครับแล้วก็
Oh shit, you can't read the subtitles, man. Let me change this real quick. Cool.
ประเทศไทยใจดีครับคนประเทศไทยใจดี
Because here is a free country. People can control people life. I am Chinese. I very like Thailand and the Thai people. Yeah.
Do you know any ladyboys?
Yes, I have friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they tell you like, hey, I'm ladyboy?
No, I think we could know it by ourselves. Yeah.
Okay, you can tell.
Yeah.
Would you be a ladyboy in China?
Oh no.
No? Would you go to jail, get killed?
We can kill the boy very cute, or he's looking like a girl, but he is boy.
He's still boy.
Yeah.
No transgender.
Yeah.
Some of people in Thailand still not accept the ladyboy, but most of the people in Thailand accept them.
Okay.
Yeah, like they are a human also.
แบงคอกเยอะมาก ไทยแลนด์เยอะมากแฮปดะเกย์แฮปดะกระเทยเยอะมากไม่เพราะว่าผมเป็นผู้ชายชอบผู้หญิง
Okay.
กระเทยเป็น
Toy Bangkok.
กระเทยแบงคอกเป็นแบบกระเทยที่ให้เกียรติผู้ชาย
Okay. Would you date a ladyboy?
no
No?
no
Okay.
Would you date her?
No.
She's currently in a relationship. I would not personally if I knew.
Too bad for you.
But I think 4 or 5 drinks I wouldn't be able to tell. After
Facts.
seemingly unanimous tolerance of the concept of ladyboys out here, it was time to meet one of the most famous ladyboys in Thailand, Shinny.
I'm Shinny.
That's right.
Ladyboy Thailand. Welcome to Bangkok.
And I want to bring your boyfriend from the back here. Roman, come on in. This man interviewed you, and now he's dating you. How long have you guys been dating? Roman, say hi.
Hi. Yeah. We're dating for a while now, and we're very happy together.
Were you surprised you guys became a thing? Did you know you were into ladyboys? Is that offensive?
I don't think he into ladyboys, but like yeah, because he have girl.
Yeah.
You know.
Are you straight?
Yeah, I'm straight, and I'm dating Chini.
Viewers, do we agree with that statement? Do you think there's any dissonance with that statement? Does that make sense?
I think it makes sense if you think about it a little bit longer. Like, it's a little bit can be controversial, but I consider myself straight.
But before we debate Roman's sexuality, I want to hear about how Shinny went from being a man to a ladyboy and what that even means. But real quick, have you ever gotten in a car crash that wasn't your fault?
Hey yo.
Car
Hey yo.
crash.
Yo.
Have an army. They'll fight to so comms like phones can't.
I think I transition.
Back to ladyboys. When did you transition genders?
I think I transitioned when I was like 15, 14, something like that. And then, but I already know myself, like even like I'm not taking hormone yet, I already know like, oh, I am a woman, you know, like this is my energy when I was a kid. So, you know.
What did mom and dad say?
They are support me, they don't stop me, but one time they asked me if I want to have kid or I want to have family or something like that, but I said like, no, I'm a woman, something like that. So
Still have the machinery to create a child. You could impregnate a woman.
maybe in the future,
You could still have a family if you so desire.
I think yes. I don't need to be dad. I can be mom.
Okay. Would you be mom or dad?
I can be both.
I think a lot of the viewers looking at you are like, that's a pretty girl. But you're not a girl. How did you get to this point? How is this possible? How are you possible?
I think, you know, maybe it's because of like how I, you know, taking care of myself. You know, some lady boys or some transgender in Thailand, they just, you know, some of them don't take hormones, so they don't look feminine at all because they prefer to be like that. But for me, I prefer to look feminine to looking like a woman and attract a man.
At what age did you start taking hormones?
When I was 14, yeah.
14.
Mm-hmm.
What did your parents say about that?
Actually, I didn't ask because like I know this trick from my friend from high school, and they just tell me like, oh, okay, if you take this, it's gonna make you look pretty. It's gonna make you like more feminine, and like, why not? I want to look feminine. You
Sure.
know? So then I just take it, and then
The rest is history.
yeah, I can have both as well.
Like, how did you get estrogen at 14?
Just in pharmacy.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, that's way different than the States.
Yeah. I think like first we look feminine, and I think maybe it's make you a little bit like moody, you know.
Okay, you started getting those womanly.
It's like a woman have period, you know, like
Do you get a period?
I
That's
get a blood.
impossible. So at what was the earliest age you knew you wanted to become a woman?
7,
7?
8, something like that.
What was the thought that went through your head?
I think I feel like even like when I was a kid, I still feeling like attractive to a man. It can be gay, but like I don't know, is what people design after what they want to be, because like after 14 you can design what you want to be.
That's a big decision, right? You're actively changing your gender. Do you think you're ready to make that decision at age 14?
I think like maybe I'm not ready, but I think like I'm not wrong.
Yeah, okay, interesting. You're saying if you were born again, you would want to be born as you were, and then you changed.
Yeah, I want to be a ladyboy again. That's what.
Oh, so you don't want to be a woman. You want to be a ladyboy. Explain the difference.
I don't know. I am some kind of the kid who like to break the rule, like why women should be with women, or why man should be with man, or why man should be with woman. You know, I just think like, what if I'm a ladyboy and I'm like I attract the guys and I have friends as a girls? Why not?
And you have a penis.
Yeah.
What is a woman?
The woman is a feminine woman, and I don't know.
It's important to note that here in Thailand, the term used for a ladyboy is katoi. It describes a gender identity distinctly different from both male and female, and it's a concept that can be found all the way back in ancient northern Thai creation myths that describe 3 genders, male, female, and one that has traits of both. While some believe katoi to have special shamanistic abilities, and some Buddhists believe ladyboys are a consequence of some previous sexual wrongdoing in a past life, here in Thailand, every ladyboy seems to be fully aware that they are not women per se, but exist in a third category altogether. Do you think part of the unique appeal of Shini is how womanly she looks, yet she has a penis and is a man?
Yeah.
Is that why you're interested in her?
So I think many people are interested in the combination. You know, it's like a new product of a woman, basically. For me, it's a little bit different story because I wasn't interested in ladyboys that much before I met Shini.
Okay.
Yeah. But many people are coming here because they're interested in ladyboys.
I think what's interesting about you is they might be like, oh, cute girl, like. Then they tap the profile, and then they learn you weren't born a woman, and you may have a penis.
Yo, that actually happened to me. I think I actually followed her like 2-3 years back, you know, like Kaibo. It's like, man, you must.
Do you think that's part of the, whoa, gotcha, to some of the guys that find you on social media, or even the women?
I think many people confused, but like for now, people gonna remember that like I'm not a woman. So some people react, you know, like okay, that's cool, but some people react differently, like shock or tell me to fuck off, or react differently, like shock.
This dude loves spending cash on other dudes.
Or tell me to
Hey man,
off, or
2 guys, one wears makeup.
just
Look at the Adam's apple. I don't see it.
being rude turn up to being
Oh shit, I do.
rude, but some people just like okay, they respect but they don't like it, so they just let me know. I don't worry with that, you know. I just like just being normal, you know.
Do you think you've caused a lot of men to question their sexuality?
No, I don't think that I make him understand.
But he says he's into women, yet you have a penis, which in my book is a critical part of a man. So he's dating you. He says he's straight. We'll take his word for it, but you have a penis. There's something, if there's a spectrum, I would argue you're somewhere on the gay end of things, or bisexual. What would you say?
I can consider that maybe straight can be divided into categories, you know? I can consider that, but am I gay? No, I'm not. I'm not interested in men.
Because if she looked like a man, you would not be attracted to her.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I would say. If you're not a bottom, I would argue being attracted to you, who is very feminine looking, is a very straight thing, maybe.
I can agree to that, yeah.
Okay.
I'm top, she's bottom. Yeah.
There you have it.
What about
And that's true.
What about couples like
that peg?
Yeah.
I would argue if you're pegging, you might be more gay than you dating a man who looks like a woman or a ladyboy.
Yeah, I can agree to that. Yeah.
You're basically like, I'm attracted to a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And my retort to that is, okay, I agree, but if she has a penis, is there some element of bisexuality or homosexuality?
You know, it's a penis of a woman, not of a man.
See, this is where things get interesting.
Right.
That's an interesting answer.
Right?
Yeah, and I would argue back that if a guy out there is getting pegged, taking something up the butt, that is more gay than dating Sheeny.
But also with pegging, right? Like, I don't know if it's gay. Like it's a man and a woman, right?
We'll move on since we're in front of the temple and maybe getting a little bit sacrilegious. Yeah. So we've concluded that you would date a very feminine man.
No, that's not what we concluded. Don't
Yes,
put words in
we
my
did.
mouth.
So okay, that means then in your eyes, Sheeny is not a feminine man. She's something different.
If we're talking biologically, then yes, Sheeny is a man. But you know, it's a little bit more complex than biology. Like
before Sheeny, did you only date women?
Yeah, I only dated women. Yeah.
Do you think you're gay?
No, I don't think I'm gay.
Why are you gay? You are gay.
I mean, I know I'm not gay. I'm not attracted to man or masculine features or anything. So Sheeny is not a man to me. Like, I'm not dating a man. I'm dating a woman. I'm dating Sheeny, or, you know, at least we can say I'm dating trans woman. I think so. You know, we're getting lots of like hate comments, right? And I think the majority of these people are very curious because if this keeps popping up on their feeds, you know, they want to watch it. So I think many men question their sexuality when they see beautiful ladyboys, you know?
Most of the men that have hit on you historically, are they all straight?
Of course, 100% straight.
100%?
I told you.
So you've never had a gay man be interested in you?
Gay man? Yeah, I think there have some interesting in me, but like I'm not my style.
Not your style?
Your type is straight man, right?
My type is
what is your
straight man.
preferred type?
Like someone who are not into transgender.
This is crazy. So what do you say to that?
I can see why, yeah. Because there are guys who are into trans, like who are into ladyboys, and they're like, I think for ladyboys, it's more appealing that if someone is straight, you know.
And you're happy.
I don't think it's a big deal, to be honest. Like, I think people
It is.
have the perception
But
that
we're
it's
not
like a
here to
big deal.
judge
It's like, oh, like you're gay, you're not gay. Like, I feel fine, you know. Like,
for the record, if you were gay, who cares?
Exactly.
If you were gay, who cares?
Yeah.
But it is an interesting conversation, right? If Sheeny had a vagina, would that change any level of attraction you have to Sheeny? Or did it just so happen that Sheeny had a penis?
yeah,
just
like
so
that
happened.
would be the same. So I'm
The
like,
same?
Yeah, of course. More convenient for me, for sure.
This makes sense. Tonight, we're gonna meet some of Sheeny Boy's ladyboy friends.
Yes.
I wanna hear their story too.
It's
And
gonna
maybe
be
you're gonna like them
amazing.
too.
After having a PhD level conversation on the complexities of human sexuality, we pulled up to Bangkok's red light district to see if any ladyboys were working the streets, and if so, why. And venture to guess this is some sex work, this is some of the more underground work. Will we see many ladyboys there?
You will, but like mostly it's girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What can we find in Soy Cowboy?
The most disgusting stuff in Bangkok.
What do you mean?
Or the most delicious stuff, depends on what you like.
Okay.
Oh,
Knowing
hey,
you,
brah.
I feel like it'd be right up your alley.
Yeah, like some people might like it, some people might hate it, you know?
Can you tell the viewer what a ping pong show is?
Ping pong show. Oh yeah, ping pong show is another experience of Bangkok that very controversial.
So I've heard it's where women use their vaginas to conduct a unique art form and do all sorts of acrobatics and archery and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of foreigners sit there and watch women perform all this crazy stuff with their vaginas. And I've been there once actually with Shini. She took me there, and it's traumatizing.
You?
So I'm noticing some old men with some ladies. That's sex work, I presume. Question for you guys: is anyone here a ladyboy?
No.
Okay, we're trying to interview like a ladyboy.
Outside.
Like a working ladyboy.
Yep.
Over there? Okay, thank you so much. Okay. So I noticed that was a bit of an awkward question, me asking, is anyone a ladyboy?
You want ladyboy?
I want to pay a ladyboy for an interview that's working the street right now. Cowboy too?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Come. Sorry. So, just point it that way. We're just gonna interview a ladyboy.
Okay, the police come here. Okay.
All right. Hello. I'm trying to interview a working ladyboy.
Oh, I know she.
I'm here with world famous Shini.
I know she.
Yes. What is your name?
Alice.
Elise.
Yes, and you?
My name's Tyler.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Thank you for being a part of this.
Thank you.
Where are we at right now?
Right now?
Where are we at?
Where?
Rasha sounds drunk.
I'm working here for dancing or dancing. Sometimes I'm go with customer. Yeah.
You are ladyboy?
Yeah, I'm ready, but I'm yeah,
How long have you been ladyboy?
young girl.
Young girl. How did you end up working in red light districts?
2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
Why?
For my family.
Is it very common that ladyboys end up having to work for their family on the streets?
Yeah, I have to give money for family.
Okay.
Yeah, I take care of family.
How are the customers?
It's good.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some customer not good, some customer good.
What is most of your clients? What nationality are they? Like American, British, Australian, German?
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
And how long do you think you'll continue working in the red light district? How much longer?
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel happy and accepted as a ladyboy? As a ladyboy?
Of course. Yeah, of course. Because I'm ladyboy when I'm younger.
How young?
9 years.
9 years old.
Yeah.
She said she's working in the red light district to provide for her family. Do you think most women want to work out here, or they kind of have to?
You know, most women who work in the bar, they are kind of like look after the family, money.
Sure.
To the family and like to support.
After getting a taste of the red light district and being threatened to have the cops sicked on me like dogs, it was now time to relax with a few drinks and meet up with Shini's entire squad of ladyboy friends. Did you take like estrogen? How did the transition process actually work? I'm curious.
I start to take, I think maybe like 16 years old.
16.
Yeah, and I take like Andokoa, Pokinoa to make myself look like a girl. But I don't mind if like the gay like me or like, you know, just love is so easy to love someone, something like that.
So love became genderless for you almost.
Yeah.
Do you still have a penis?
Penis?
A penis.
What does that mean?
How do I translate penis?
Dick.
Dink.
Dick. Okay, penis.
Dink.
Okay.
Do you have dink?
Yeah, I still have.
Okay. Is that a very common? Do most ladyboys have dink?
Yeah,
or is
for
it
sure.
sort of a
for
case
sure.
by case?
Yeah, for sure. Ladyboy
Always have dink.
have dick, and I have like big dick.
Oh, big dick.
Big dick.
So in your experience, most ladyboys have massive schlongs?
I am not sure, but for me, I'm big dick.
Even
I
on
don't know
estrogen?
why. But God give for me, you know, like have like beautiful face, but big dick.
How big is the dink?
Me?
Yeah.
You first. If you want to know. If you want to know from me,
Man,
I tell you first.
if I was on like a gas station boner pill, maybe like, man, if I'm feeling optimistic.
I'd be like, go on down the road, you fuck.
If you want to support our boots on the ground independent journalism, YouTube won't let me upload. That pays your young.
I feel like
On how he became $5 a month. And now let's hear Julie's story on how he became a she.
You're 20?
Yeah.
Okay, you're young. You said you guys met at a beauty pageant?
Yeah, last 2 years ago.
Yeah, I feel like maybe they love the way I walk, the way I talk, the way I consider myself. This is how the judge falling in love.
Do you make a lot of men fall in love with you?
Oh, I guess so.
Is that the case? You tell me, I don't know. What's going on in your DMs?
Well, I got like maybe 1,000 messages per day, every single day.
What are you? What do you consider yourself?
I consider myself as an identity as a ladyboy, so I don't really mind. I know when I was born, I was a male, right? Sex born, I was a male, so I'm so proud to call myself Ladyboy.
When I look at you, I see lady.
Well,
but I imagine there's a little bit of boy.
You haven't seen all of. So what I look like now is women, but maybe when I have no clothes, you can see.
Dink?
Yeah.
He knows about that. Yeah. Roman knows. Roman. What lies in your future? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations?
I want to become a singer.
Can we hear a note, perhaps?
Oh my God.
No pressure at all. But might as well. Hell, life's short.
Sin are coming home when my body bends a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress, baby. Want you coming over? Stop
It ain't that bad, honestly. The singing's not that
making
bad.
a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, evaporate?
Wow. You were quiet with it, but I could hear the angelic tunes like that of an angel.
Thank you to close your eyes.
Wow. You have a nice voice. Would you have preferred to be with the women rather than separated altogether?
No.
Hell no?
No. Because the way we're growing up, Ladyboy and sex women run, completely different. And we should not take this bait because our born sex is different. We should not take this spade for the real women.
I see. Okay.
Her spade.
Americans love debating about that. Nisa. What do you do for a living?
In the last 5 years, I've been a content creator, like more specifically in OnlyFans industry. And now I shift my path to be podcaster.
Okay, now you have me curious. What people were most interested in your services?
Probably those who are curious about their sexuality, questioning themselves, like, am I still straight? If I if I get turned on by this person. Yeah, that's basically how it starts. So there are like some dominant ones, or also submissive ones, and like to fulfill their kinks, right? But for me specifically, it's about the. Can I even
kinks.
say?
Say it, please.
Hold up, Hari, chat, Hari. Just want to check something out.
into, if I get turned on by this person. Yeah, that's basically how it starts. So there are like some dominant ones, or the also submissive ones, and like if I get turned on by this person. Yeah, that's basically how it starts. So there are like some dominant ones, or the also submissive ones, and like to fulfill their kinks, right? But for me specifically, it's about the. Can I even say?
Say it, please.
Well, it's
Just be honest.
Well, I have a massive dick, and I have a bunch of cum just hit on my face every time on every video. So that's how I hook them.
So you have a mega dink.
Yeah.
What are we talking here? Are we talking 12 inches?
I'm talking about 7.5.
There's a lot of guys out there that are a little bit jealous of you right now. Do you think God wasted a gift on you?
Yes.
Given that you are a ladyboy, or does it kind of work out?
Of course, I think it's a gift from God, and it's meant to be. I mean, I was born with this. It could have been much harder life if I was born with a micro penis, right?
So you've used your dink to your advantage, even as a ladyboy.
Yeah, and I mean, it comes with a lot of sacrifice as well. I think nowadays it's more open for those who look like more masculine. And what I mean by sacrifice is that I have to stop using hormones in order to get hard. So it's like if I cannot maximize my femininity, my preference not to overly use hormones. Otherwise, I get like mood swing.
You've had to find the balance between testosterone and estrogen, and your feminine features that you're gaining while retaining in your other masculine features.
Yeah.
On a personal level, have you dated any straight men like our friend here?
So most of
we love you.
I mean, most of my whole life, I only attract straight men or guys who are into femininity. It's like a kink,
Do you feel disrespected to be viewed as a kink for some men?
Well, it is a fact though. So what can I do? We are associated with the, sexual kind of world anyway, since the beginning. Those guys who defend themselves on social media, trust me, those guys who make bad comments, they're probably on my OnlyFans. So I just keep doing minimal procedures.
But you like using...
It be like that. It's true, dog. Niggas will hate online, but in the back rooms, dog, these niggas are subscribing to each hands' OnlyFans.
My OnlyFans. So I just keep doing minimal procedures.
But you like using your dink and being a ladyboy at the same time.
Well, it's not like I like to use it. Most of the case, I just use it for work.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not fucking another guy. So that's...
I see, you're getting
Yeah.
So you don't need your dink?
I mean, I still like to be sucked, right? It's like the instinct of biological male in me. But it's been pressed out by the hormones anyways.
Emily, when did you become a ladyboy?
I would say that it's kind of like a long story. Just the fact that when I was young, I have a girl neighborhood, like a girlfriend, something like that. I used to play with the girl for the whole time when I was so young. So I don't even know.
When you were a boy?
Yeah, I kind of like absorbed those feelings that, oh my God, I want to be a lady. I want to be a girl. I want to have a long hair like her. One day I think that I'm not a boy, but I am a girl.
What age did you think you were a girl?
About like 8 or 9, something like that. Yes.
Oh, that's very young.
Thankfully, my family back then, at that time, they not trying to stop me anything. But on the other hand, they are more supportive, It's not easy to be a ladyboy or to be something which is not a man or a woman, you know what I mean?
But you have dink.
I still have dick, yes.
Big dink?
Above average.
Tell me some of the surgeries you've undergone to look more like a woman.
To be honest, nowadays, people they are doing forehead surgery, which is like, as a man's like facial like scale, right? It's kind of like a bony face. So they put like a silicone on their forehead to look it more feminine, like a lady. That's what is very popular right now in Thailand.
Do you think there are some dangers associated with the hormone usage?
Absolutely. Following like a mental health issue after that, it's like you get mood swing and it's emotional, easy to cry, easy to get mad, and sometimes, especially for those who don't have their community, their friends to share about this thing with, I mean, that can be really difficult for the person. I don't believe that parents I mean, this is based on the U.S., right? Like, I don't think the parents should push their kids, their child, too hard to transition. You know, because most of my friends, they realize after they've been using their penis, and they all of a sudden they liked it. But I feel
looking like a ladyboy and being a ladyboy, but also liked using their penis.
Yeah, I mean, like.
Okay.
I can feel also for those who decided so early, whether it's for their own choice or their family, they regret after that.
What age do you think is appropriate to start the hormones and start a sex change operation, from your experience?
I think the hormones, since many Thai transgender, we start since very early, right? I would say around 18. For the transition, of course, should be after 20. Period.
I'm traumatized, dude. Watching that, yeah, guess what?
We took flight in a helicopter. See the H cause we headed to the top. She tried to block me, I never blocked her. It's to the top, bitter talk. You speak trash, nigga, let it talk. I speak sense, ain't it funny how the money talk? It makes sense. I make dimes cause I gotta pay rent. It's the least, it's the least to do if you really got it. Shorty leash, the fluids up in the pocket. Got a crop, got the crop up. From when I rocked up, I was stoned. From when I popped up, I was grown. Old money don't mold, old money don't know my struggles. The new money gon' solve my struggles. A few others my clones, my dogs. You can't clone my brothers. You can't phone the hoes that we on. The bank roll, don't stutter.